Okay, stream is started, so we're gonna be playing a little bit of Dragon Ball today. We're gonna go from Sparking Zero to Xenoverse 2. When we get into Xenoverse 2, we're gonna be grinding with my partner Rambo. We'll be grinding a bit of Sparking Zero today, yeah. And then we might end up playing Sparking Xenoverse 2 is already ready. That's what we'll do. And these are like new battles that they recently put in here. I had no clue about until now. And we will go with so I like his sparking form. I like his sparking finisher. Okay, but I'm trying to find something to play on my. And he said he's gonna take 30. They turn right into the battle. What's this little name? Chill. Oh.
Gotta remember how Krillin managed to beat you before.
Fuck it. I know you're gonna try to run it. Don't want you to go into sparking, honestly. Fuck it, gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do, homie. He wore that motherfucker there. Like a badge of honor. Okay, buddy, come on. You're next. Come on, Krillin, you bad little fucker. I'm hit you with the same thing I hit Lama with. Cause I don't think this shit blockable. I think you would actually have to avoid this shit. And that's why niggas don't be letting me go in this parking. So after you hold that and wear it right back up on you one of these. I'm gonna have one in the tuck just in case. Give a fuck about you going to spot. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck you, little boy. You wanna fight though? You know what you don't wanna do? You don't wanna fight though. Fuck you, son. You're a disappointment. Come here. Bam. Okay, you're not even fighting back. Come here. So you block him, you're gonna wear him like a badge of honor, buddy. Go in the spark and not allow it. Come on. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Let's fight to the end, you say? I'm gonna kill this man. What is his name again? Damn, I forgot his name. Tengen? Oh, Tengen. What the fuck is his name? Fuck it. I think this shit is homing though, for real. There it is again. We're gonna see if it's homing. That's the reason why I did it with the second time. It's not homing. Gotcha. Got up close. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back. Your turn, Krillin. Die. Whoever's next, die as well. Yeah, you better stop charging up. You die here. You die here. You die where you started almost. So I'm gonna kill all of your characters with one of mine. Stop it. Did you just try to get behind me? Oh, oh, he getting off on me. No, he's not. Beating his ass. I literally can't even see. Hey, buddy. Still does damage. You always try to do that shit, not grab you. Okay. Okay, that's how you do it. No, that's a counter. No, bruh. I would really just want to fucking... Because I didn't do that right. I really wanted to, Sonic Sway that motherfucker. Do you only press circle to Sonic Sway? Oh, they are dead. Supposed to be one more. Sharp items added. Okay. Z. It's gotta be great, right? Turn the mission 100. Z's gotta be pretty good. I just crushed you niggas with one character. Oh, mission 100 is 100 missions. I like that. I don't know how I don't have Goku Black still. Actually, I do know. But luckily, they put mission 100 right here in Ultimate Battle. That's new. Let's see if they added any episodes. Because I remember when I was like grinding episodes trying to finish all of them. And I ended up doing just that story map. See. Oh my god, that's why I still don't have Goku Black. I thought I did what I was supposed to do in those matches just to unlock those extra enemies. Maybe I didn't. So we're going to go to see if there's any way missions and challenges we should stamp book. We his wishes. Okay, we his wishes is don't really care about that. In those orders. Ask away, you know. Okay. 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 I forgot about top. I'm gonna be using top. And there's actually a way to unlock Goku Black. And it's in here. Okay, so I need proficiency 1 with Goku Black. How the fuck do I get that?
Hey!
How do you even stop talking to me? So no. Okay, how the fuck do I get the Super Dragon Balls again? Super Dragon Balls.
Yo! How you been?
I need Super Dragon Balls.
Do you know what you want your wish to be? Please come visit me at...
What fucking level am I?
Contestant number 17, would you like to give a comment?
I'm real excited to test out my skills.
Contestant Tien Shinhan, do you have anything to say about the fight? Hey! I'm keeping a close eye on the people of Earth. You aren't around as much after all. What do I want?
If I could still do this, right?
Okay, see ya!
Starting up, old man.
Is there anything special that you want? Decisions, decisions. Oh yeah, I've got this too.
Hey!
On the other hand, if a curvy cutie popped by, that'd be a different story.
Oh, almost. Hey. Actually. I only need a little bit more XP
Goku!
before I
Yo!
can do that.
Yeah, you got this, Gohan!
Goten, get a load of this!
How much XP does this actually give me? I think like 5,000 last time. Let's see.
I'll give it everything I've got!
I can't wait to unlock this nigga. Watch. He comes next. Give me Fuse Zamatsu as my secondary though. Pretty sure I used the Dragon Ball wish. Absolutely, son. Gonna beat the shit out of you too. Come on. I'm off writing checks my ass can't cash. Seems like it. Okay, little homie. Alright. He's giving me hell right now. No.
Here it comes. I'll keep them coming.
Wait in the wing. Told for your indiscretions with your life!
Don't mess with me.
You cannot keep up with me!
Was that it?
Your judgment! Told for your indiscretions with your life! Pitiful.
No pain, no gain.
This cannot be! Face my divine wrath! Now witness the wreck!
Vidal, handle the rest.
Your judgment! Told for your indiscretions with your life! Over here! Face my divine wrath! Now witness the wrath! Here I go! This cannot be! Your judgment! Told for your indiscretions with your life! Face my divine wrath! Now witness the wrath of the...
Charged up, honestly. Oof.
Face my divine wrath! Now witness the... The great honor to fall at the hands of a god, is it not?
It's a great honor to fall at the hands of a god, is it not?
Lightning of absolute...
I still have green health. You're out of there, Jit.
Why must you defy the will of a god?
Probably level 19. player XP, all that. Fucking with it. Score 56,000. I want to know how much character XP they actually gave me.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Okay, see ya. Yo.
Does it show me how much, or does it just show me my level? It just shows me my level. Okay, so how can I find out my exact level? Wishes don't grant you XP, do they? Let's actually go and see.
Yes, I have something I wanted to ask you. How goes your training as of late?
No. Doesn't he?
Goku, did you come to play with me?
Kai Kai.
Wow, this is getting exciting already.
They low-key do make me want the Dragon Ball Heroes characters.
I'm really
Say,
excited to test out my skills.
finally, she let out a sigh and took a step
Battle, super training.
I felt like a scorned schoolboy, being dragged into the principal's office. Are you leaving early? She asked. Oh, I'd be ashamed.
Fuck it, I just gotta hit level 20.
I'm thankful to have been a part of this, I said, but I really ought to get going. Oh, she feigned surprise. Family emergency. That's private, I said. I could still hear hotel personnel outside and
Oh shit.
want to make a scene.
You giving me a full squad?
Confident and quiet. She didn't take that too well.
15.
I think it'd be
I'm
for the
at
best if
so
you stayed a little longer. She continued.
character numero
I
uno.
think I will. I don't think there's much to debate. I'm sorry, but you have no. She slammed her fist on the table and stared me down, unblinking and furious.
Character
There
numero
was a slight
dos.
tremble in her movement.
No, can't do that.
There was no way those outside
Okay.
could hear us.
So what we'll do is
Perhaps she was in more control than I had anticipated. I think you're gonna stick around for a while, she snarled. Or we're gonna have a problem. You wanna have a problem with me? No, I said, shaking my head. I don't. Then you're gonna shut up and play along. I was dumbstruck. There was no ambiguity here. She was outright threatening me, and I could barely understand why. Maybe she had seen something on my phone while I was connected to the hotel Wi-Fi, or maybe they had noticed me spying. Perhaps they saw me pondering the attendance sheet. I don't know, either way, they weren't taking any chances.
Observe a master at work.
Welcome to Gastonia Groves Unit Inn. This is our show unit. The way it is staged. We have a large open living room with LVP flooring.
I didn't see that hotel security guard again. Instead, they put me in a room with a very quiet man in a suit. He didn't answer any questions, and he wasn't much for small talk. All he did was stand outside the room, checking in on me as soon as I made a noise. I spent all day in that room. This small, 10 by 14 feet room with little more than a couch, a coffee table, and the most generic-looking hotel painting that I had ever seen. Still, as calming as that room was, I was freaking out. But there was nothing for me to do at that point. No harebrained schemes could make me magically phase through the wall. I was stuck there, and I sure as hell wouldn't fight that guy. It didn't take a detective to spot that he was armed. The stress made my stomach act up. I was allowed to use the bathroom, but they kept the stall door open. then it was straight back into the room. I tried frantically to come up with some kind of plan or figuring out some specific turn of the corridor where he wouldn't have a clear shot, but it was useless. There were long, wide-open spaces and no harsh corners. But that was my mindset. I was still under the impression that there was something I could do. But in reality, I couldn't. Once that had started to dawn,
Yeah, my
I
nigga.
realized how small
Come on,
it
y'all.
was. It was the
Yeah, I'm just.
emotional equivalent of sinking into a deep, black ocean. It was late afternoon when the door opened.
The fuck did he deflect my comment on me?
Anxiously wandering back and forth. I got on my feet like a soldier. One of the
Good,
guards
he made me wear that
comes
shit.
outside. I could tell that something was up. People were rushing past us, speaking into their earpieces.
Fuck this old guy. He's not doing much. I mean,
Used his human shields for someone very important. I was quickly ushered along. I was taken through the hotel kitchen. They had cleared out the staff. They took me to what looked like an abandoned old.
yeah, I'm just giving bro hell. What the fuck?
Inside and the door was closed. I
Alright.
don't know how those walk-in freezers are supposed to work, but this one had locked from the outside. There were no lights, and I could barely make out what was happening through the little windows. I didn't have to wait for long, though. Just minutes later, I could hear other people entering the room. Some curious, some angry, and some crying. One by one, the guests from the previous night were ushered into the freezer. Even the old woman. Well, not all the guests. Only those ripe enough. There were 9 of us in total. Some were mildly annoyed and others were confused. Finally, they dropped a guy who had been beaten straight onto the floor. He was clearly not okay, trying his best to breathe through his mouth. That set most of us off. Some banged on the door, others screamed at the top of their lungs. No one had a phone or a weapon. The panic rose and
God, slowly fucking hitting and spucking.
Soon I was right there with them, screaming for someone to let us out. I screamed my voice hoarse, but no one came. We must have been in there for at least 40 to 45 minutes. Our protest died, and in the following silence, we heard someone enter the room. A single set of footsteps.
I lost.
They approached, and we all quieted down. I could see the vague outline of a man outside, but our breaths had fogged up the windows on the door. He had a black suit with a blue tie. He stood there with his hands in his pockets, watching us. I backed away from the door, and the others did the same. No matter how bad the freezer was, there was something telling me that this guy was somehow worse. He was too calm, like this was all normal. He had done it before. As the door opened, we all scrambled to get back. He stepped into the entrance, obscured by the bad lighting. But for all I could see, he was a man. A little shorter than me, a bit round around the stomach, bald, maybe glasses. There was something reflecting off his face, and yet there was something about him that
It didn't go all the way through.
The man who had been beaten was ready to roll the dice. He took off running, trying to push past and get out. There was a kitchen exit not too far away, so if he could just make it past the guy that...
He just walked to the fucking right, buddy.
But no.
Bro. Fuck
Strange man
you,
didn't
old man.
Or attack or scream. In fact, he didn't seem to react at all.
Hey,
But the runner
fucking connected.
stopped a few steps short.
Nothing but luck.
He clutched his throat
And he didn't do
against her
much.
hand.
This nigga's a fucking
The
clock.
strange man spoke in a raspy, matter-of-fact voice, as if counting the inventory on a supermarket shelf. Male, 38 years old, 6-year spread reaching a total of 18%. Implant through esophagus surgery. And then there was this ungodly noise. The runner collapsed to his knees. He was trying to scream, but all that came out was a sort of guttural wheeze.
Come on, bro. I tried to. Are you fucking kidding? And he's gonna kill me. Oh. Luckily, we both like fighting the air, bro.
Finally, there was a snap, as it fully dislodged and the freezer became
Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. Oh my god, not enough.
The panic consumed us. I may read calm here, but in the aftermath, in that moment, I was an animal. I was scratching
Disposed of
the
3
walls.
years of one of mine.
I didn't care if I was
My life was
to the
worth.
floor or stepping on someone's head.
It was
I
worth my life. Absolutely, it was. I'm not going to this parking lot once. I'm going to power up.
For over a century, Rhodes & Beal has been the premier fuel and lubricant supplier in western North Carolina, offering on-site delivery for a variety of applications from home heating oil to...
Ooh, that actually hurt like fuck.
You can count on us for top-notch service.
Who am I fighting right now?
29 years old, 4-year spread, reaching a total of 14%.
That actually hurt.
Implant through spinal surgery. One by one, he counted us off. Male, female, male, female. 4 years.
That shit actually hurt, buddy.
9, 8. Percentages going up and down. Lung cancer, cornea transplant, dialysis. Screams and blood. One by one being pulled out of the crowd and then pulled apart. I'll never forget the sounds. Small bones sound like carrots when they snap. Bigger ones while it dickers. The dripping noise is human spillage mixed on the floor. Drops of blood really do sound heavier than water. And with every victim, I could see something shift in our captor. Straighter back and deeper breaths, like he was absorbing it all into himself, taking something back.
That was my second character. Roshi really just went out there and put belt the ass.
He read it all out loud.
Oh no, this isn't giving me enough XP. I need a lot of XP game, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and abandon you off the rip.
My stomach rumbled, moved, twitched, as if coming alive. It wanted to escape me, to break free. It strained against me.
So there's something I need to be doing.
My hands slipping on the blood, seeping into my skin.
Hey, Dad.
So Lord Beerus and the others were here.
Me too. Let's eat.
All right, let's go. Wow, this is getting exciting already. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot. Goku! Goku! Well, even... Wow! Everybody's here! Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
All right, time to get to work. This fight will decide. Not bad. We're going to take it. That's when you consider...
Hey!
Oh, hey, Dad!
Goten, get a load of this!
Bang, it it will rebel. And it will fail.
Here's the fastest way to level up inside of Dragon Ball Spark.
This is the easiest and fastest way to unlock every single character and special items in Sparking Zero. So the first thing you want to do is go all the way to the shop and go all the way to ability item and find this item right here, which is called Rising.
Here's the Do you want free internet?
And I'm just at what?
Are you tired of being a broke-ass bitch in Dragon?
Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full ki. Next, go to offline battles and enable ring outs. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed. Ask your way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full key. Next, go to offline battles and enable ringouts. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed faster way to farm for Porunga Dragon Ball in Sparking Zero? Some people, including Perfect Cell himself, have mentioned that there is a much faster way to farm for Porunga Balls. They say to follow these steps. First, equip Zamasu with the power capsule called Rising Fighting Spirit. This makes you spawn with full key. Next, go to offline battles and enable ringouts. And select the World Tournament map. Finally, choose Zamasu and set the opponent to Mr. Satan. Fire up the battle and use your ranged ability to knock him out in one shot and win the match immediately. As we can see, it is indeed
Are you tired of being a broke-ass bitch in Dragon Ball?
There's a lot of people out there who probably still don't know how to farm the Porunga Ball.
%. What happens when it reaches 50, 100? I decided to post this today after getting a video ad that I could never have anticipated. It seems that this company is still in business, advertising their new generation of DNA tests. I'm sure some of you out there have seen it. 20 seconds, unskippable, smiling faces, distant families being tied together by a CGI blue ribbon. I think they have some of those sunflowers in the background, still colored at that basic company blue. And seeing it like that, it made my stomach turn.
Now, there should be plenty sufficient.
Here's something to remember me by.
How fantastic!
No,
Check out this APY on uninvested cash. With Robinhood Gold, you get higher rates than without a gold support.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
Gohan, we're not playing with you.
I'll be blunt. I might have been a mess up for most of my life, so the job opportunities weren't exactly lining up in front of me. After a couple of hundreds of resumes sent out, only one job came through. Silverwoods Prison, located in a tiny town that nobody has ever heard of, in the most desolate area of my country. As if that wasn't sketchy enough to immediately decline the offer, it would also pay me 3 times my previous salary. Do I even have to mention how desperate I've been for money? Just in the past year, I lost my previous job. My girlfriend and my mother passed away from a horrible disease, diagnosed far too late to even begin to treat. Not to talk about how I took up a student loan to pay for an education that I never got to use. Maybe this is enough to understand why I happily agreed to move away from everyone and everything that I had grown, in a desperate attempt at starting over. In all honesty, I don't quite remember applying for that job, but having sent out hundreds of applications for various jobs, and falling into a deep pit of depression, I didn't have the luxury of declining them. Though I wouldn't call myself suicidal, being risky enough to somehow end up on the wrong side of life didn't seem like such a bad deal. I started on a Monday, and I sure as hell am a functional person. The drive would be more than 10 minutes according to the GPS. That time must be about miles somewhere. After 5 minutes, I entered a forest with roads so run down and ridiculous turns that shouldn't even exist, as the road to work was mostly a straight drive. Despite having left my new home, it itself had reverted back on me. I have to look.
This fighting them on strong actually does a lot.
I had not the best first impression, and so I herded myself towards the main gate. The yard was clearly in view at that time of day. It awoke an eerie feeling of desolation, but I shook it off as first day jitters. And just inside the main entrance, a guard greeted me from the reception. A mountain of a person sitting in a chair about to give up on the massive creature sitting on it. It was reading.
Did you just?
Holding it upside down on the inside. His name
I'm gonna smite you for disrespecting the god.
Seeing me completely out of place, he opened for another story. He must be the rookie.
Weird.
Over that lead at the door. A tall, but skinny man walked over and shook my hand. Howard Banks. Oh, so you're the new guy, huh? Yeah, that would be me. I responded.
Shut the fuck up.
So I glanced down at my wristwatch.
Never speak to me again.
Howard took note of my
Gave him 2 of them bitches. Smite.
He looked over the notes that we sent you. What notes? These Zelensky protocols.
Okay, there was
What?
There was a Dragon Ball.
That important. Howard took me through.
If I could really get my proficiency up with him.
No staff or inmates to be seen anywhere.
Big sale on Shine. Big discount.
Okay, so
This item is hot sale now.
it's a knockoff, right? Oh, you're gonna wear this bitch, nigga. I don't win these, but I do recover fast. What's up with you? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I already seen that shit coming. Sit the fuck down. Thank you. Ooh. I did not know that was the rest of that move.
Or maybe that fact brought some entertainment to his otherwise boring job. Whatever the reason, it didn't make me feel too comfortable. That's the doctor over there, so your job will pretty much be to follow him around while he checks on his inmates.
Boom.
The doctor was walking around the block with his head down the truck.
Oh, that really didn't do shit. What about my explosion? Let's try mine. Think mine hurt.
Who's the kid? He asked. Well, it's your own personal guard. You can't just roam around here on your own anymore, not after the last incident. Howard said. Another ominous statement said fictitiously. Alright, whatever you say.
I'd say that looked like it hurt.
We started walking down cell block D, which on its own could house around 40 inmates, while all the cells were empty, based on personal effects and messy habits. Where is everyone? I asked. They're out in the yard. I like to do my rounds in peace. Only my patients remain inside. But I just walked by the yard there. Yeah, well, that's something.
This shit really just for show.
Zelensky led me to the infirmary, a surprising modern clinic with different patients who required more intensive.
Brother, why is he like that?
Alright, you stay outside while I see if the
This nigga always catch me good at this Parker, guys.
keep yourself occupied however you see fit. He pointed to an old wooden chair with a broken leg.
Your instant transmission?
The 2 nurses working
Wow.
alongside Zelensky looked exceptionally burnt out. They were tending to the clinic's only 2 patients, both old and turning on the leg on a clean ground. I sat on the
No human can press the fucking buttons faster than that.
browsing the internet.
God, you always fucking full counter, my goddamn. No, fuck no, boy.
As I opened the browser, I realized that there weren't any bars, no connection to the internet at all. Wait, I sighed to myself as Zelensky interrupted. Alright, kid, let's move on. I snapped back to attention. Zelensky gesturing me to follow him back into the cell block. Oh, that was quick, I said. Quick? That was 3 hours. I quickly glanced down at the whole check, and sure enough,
Kicked him right the fuck up out my face. Back above me.
he noticed my confusion and chuckled. Ah, don't worry about it. That happens around here sometimes.
Okay, so that is going to take a while.
He waved his hand again to get me to follow. I was dumbstruck, but I did as I was told. We walked down the cell blocks to a room just around the corner.
Okay, I don't know if it'll give me more or the same amount of XP, so we're gonna just try it like this real quick. Okay. Okay.
This patient is not going to hurt me.
I know I'm mopping him on strong, so it doesn't matter.
I did as commanded and went inside. Despite the walls, it was easy to overhear the conversation going on. Good morning, Harold. Zelensky said casually.
Oh, even on fucking weak, he does the same thing. Oh, it just doesn't matter. That's just his thing, huh?
I am around you, he said, completely unfazed by the romance. I've only been doing these rounds for the past 10 years. There was a moment of silence while I heard someone writing on paper.
Damn, they hold that bitch on the back of his neck.
I didn't do anything wrong. You can't say anything. Tell me that you never listen. I know that I was worried in my life.
Whatever, pal. You keep walking up close to me. What an idiot.
Well, that's what she said too. Maybe she even had the same voice, but it wasn't her. Zelensky sighed. Until you can come to terms with what you did, there's nothing more that I can do for you. There was a
Man, he keeps getting smited for this shit. Can we not walk into that, please?
So